Hey, it's Mark with Mark's Virtual Real Estate Channel. We're back with another Upland video, and tomorrow is the Dallas release. The city releases are always pretty exciting, and I know a lot of you like those videos. So Upland is a virtual real estate game where you can buy actual plots of land. They're the same size and dimensions as in real life. You can build on them, rent them, sell them. There's cars now. It's pretty fun. And the city releases are kind of the most exciting part of the game slash investment. So today I'm going to go over where we should be targeting to mint or buy in this city. So Dallas is a new city. I think I have nothing against Dallas. I've been in Dallas. It actually personally has some cool things that happened in my life in Dallas, like going to the Lamborghini dealership and sitting in a Diablo for the first time. But it's not the most exciting city. So we'll see how popular this launch is. I mean, there's not a lot of water, not a lot of landmarks, not a lot of cool streets or anything, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to do the actual research on what neighborhoods, what streets to maybe target on this video. I haven't looked at any of this yet at all, so I'll show you just kind of what I do, how I look for that kind of thing, and we'll see if there's any interesting places to buy. All right, and as always, we love the likes, shares, comments, and seeing new subscribers. Love seeing that. And we've got the Lazy Node contest announcement we did a couple days ago. We will have that Lazy Node drawing for the community build here very soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, maybe tonight. We'll see how much time I have. It's a Lazy Node, so there's no real set schedule or anything on that, how that goes. All right, if you want to enter that, please make sure you comment on my last video I did. It's very clear on how to do it and what to do there. But let's take a peek at Dallas and what is going on there. Again, there is Dallas right here. I mean, not to get too distracted, there are even other cities, you know, Houston. Stuff on the coast is just interesting. Dallas is just kind of in the middle. And the way they set it up too is there isn't even any of these lakes available either. And we'll show you if we go down here to resources, and then we go to news and events, and then we can take a peek at the map, which was really nice. Upland showed us the map beforehand, which they rarely do, which was really cool. So if I can find it. Where is this? Where is the announcement for Dallas? Oh, there it is. Okay. So they talk about, wow, my computer's slow, something's slow. The Dallas here, September 29th, which is tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific time, which is 9 a.m. my time. I will be recording all of it, and I'll be going there at some point. The terminal sale has already been done. I was like 1,200th for the closest one to a terminal, not close there. And I haven't heard anything about a stress test, so I think they're just releasing all of it at once. They'll have the new minting rules, where you have to wait 10 seconds after minting a property. We'll see how that goes as well. And then here we go. Here's the important information, and let me see. This works pretty well, just zooming way in there. I'm gonna try and zoom even farther. Is that it? 500? Okay. That's all I can zoom into, unless I do a screenshot. But we can kind of see the area here where it's gonna be. And we'll try and compare. There's Irving right here. Irving, they're doing two cities, but Irving will just be a very small one neighborhood release. Let me close that. So you can see here, the purple is what will be released, and then eventually they may release more with the rest of it with the blue. So you can see there's really just a few neighborhoods in here. And Highland Park might be the farthest north point. I just see Highland Park when I zoomed in here. There it is. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking it's just going to be this area right in here. And we don't have an airport to fly into yet, do we? I don't think so. So hopefully that gets done and minted here soon, and we can get to Dallas. But I'm guessing this is the main downtown area, and it'll kind of be up in this area. And if we look at this map again, you can kind of see there's some real small neighborhoods, I think, in here. Right in sort of this area. So again, small neighborhoods are usually very valuable. Areas in downtown are very valuable. So this area will be highly sought after. And then maybe we can see what the most popular streets in Dallas are. And how I do that is very simple. Dallas famous streets. So this is how I've done it in Porto, in Rio. Pretty much every release is just search for this. You can also go to other YouTubers. They'll talk about it. Upland Analysis is really good. You can go to the Discord for Upland, and they'll talk about different streets and neighborhoods they're targeting. And really, I've talked about this before. My strategy is to try and guess what other people think will be popular, not what the collections will be. So with the city releases, they'll release a city, and then a week later, they'll release the collections. And Upland decides what collections there will be. Those become more valuable, have higher yields, and a lot of times people pay more for those. So my goal is always to guess what other people think those collections will be and sell them before the collections are announced, because a lot of times the prices don't go up that high after the collection announcement, but they really drop a lot after it if you miss it. So, good streets, Dallas. Yeah, it looks kind of familiar. I didn't spend a whole lot of time exploring Dallas. I do that quite a bit. I did that a ton in New Orleans. I was at a conference there last year. But Dallas, I've been there for conferences, and most of the time I'm actually at the conferences or at the Lamborghini dealership. All right, Elm Street. And I did see Elm Street already on here, right there. Again, right in downtown. And it's kind of like Main Street. But Elm is the first one mentioned, so that's always interesting. $200, $300, and $400 blocks off Jefferson. Okay. So I don't know where Jefferson is, but let's see if it'll show us here. Well, no, it won't take us to any cities. It'll just tell us. Yeah. So what I do here is I usually just go to Google Maps and I'll type in Jefferson Street to see where it shows up on here. And usually they point it out much better than that. Oh, there, Jefferson Boulevard, was that what it was? Oh yeah, Jefferson Boulevard. So we'll zoom in down south. So I don't know if that's even going to be part. I don't think that's even going to be part of the release. So it's down here. It goes, how far does it go? Is this it, or is that Jefferson? Oh no, Jefferson. Oh, it comes all the way through here. So that could be, okay, never mind. I was wrong. That could be in some of it. Where was it? Jefferson Boulevard here. Oh, what turns in Memorial right there. So Jefferson Viaduct, who knows if that's, it's just hard to say what that will be. So that's one. Oleander. Let's see where the Oleander is. Oleander Street is right. That tiny street? That's it? That's a tiny street. I can't imagine that's in Fort Worth. That's way, I don't think that's going to be in the release either. That's, oh, maybe. Okay, that's so tiny. I wonder how Upland decides what the streets will be too. Okay. Because that was kind of just off the 130 up there by the golf course. That looks like the golf course. That little guy right there. That's it. So I don't know here if we can kind of peek at the map. It's right when this curves. Oh, it might be just south of it. I don't know if that'll be included or not. That'd be a tiny street though, but that could be one. I mean, streets like that, the real small ones, are the ones that often are the most valuable. Louisiana. Let's see where Louisiana Street is. And if anybody knows of famous streets in Dallas too, then, you're welcome. There's Louisiana here to let us know what you think as well. That's way south. There's no way that's going to be in this release. That would be down here. So we'll keep looking. Planner in that Plano. I think they have a typo right there. I'm not sure. But anyway, Plano is not in. They've got some issues here. Okay. Greenville, Dallas, Woodside, Lamar, Market Street. I feel like Market Streets are always popular. So this is going to be tricky. Elm would probably be a really good one. And then what we can also do is, that was just one side I looked at. Then I'll probably peek at, another site to see. Carlton. They have completely different. Weatherford. Or is that the town? No. Denton, Dallas. Those are in Glen Rose. Those are towns. Those aren't streets. That's not what we're looking for. Main Street in Dallas is listed on Wikipedia. Okay, so that's also another easy one. I saw Main Street right here. So it's kind of like Main Street, Elm, Market is right here. Lamar, I saw that mentioned. It's kind of just, it's going to be interesting in a bad way. Because there's not really, I don't know, there's not a whole lot of interesting stuff there. Let's see where the grassy knoll is. If you don't know what the grassy knoll is, that's where President Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas. And I did walk by there. Our hotel was right by there. And it looked just like a grassy knoll. Hold on, let's see. Dealey Plaza. Yeah, right in here. Let's see if we can find that on the map. Was that right there? That's right where I was, right? I think that's it. Let's check again. Dealey Plaza, Elm, Commerce going under the road. Yeah, this area right here. So Elm, Main, any of these areas, those streets kind of coincide with the grassy knoll. So, I mean, that's the area to target, right in here. If you can get your guy in here, buy anything kind of in this downtown area, if you can get on some of those streets, you'd probably be in great shape. Once you get outside of that area, and I wish I could zoom in more, big neighborhoods, it's just really hard to know, to say what's going to be popular and good up there. So, I mean, another idea is to just look for, oh, here we go. That'd be funny if the neighborhoods were already up and I hadn't clicked on that and they're just sitting there. No, they're not. So the other thing is you can target theaters, named properties. And so if we come out here just a little bit and we look at some of these areas, you can see, where all the named properties are. And sometimes those streets are going to be popular. So, it'll be tricky. We'll have to see. So I guess not a ton to go on for Dallas. That downtown area, like I said, that'll be your best bet. We'll see if hopefully the airports are up and running here soon. And just as a side note, Las Vegas, that release, I'm going to show you a couple of things. It also was kind of, you had the Strip, you had many more specific streets. Sahara, very popular streets, much more so than Dallas. But even then, where am I here? I, as a secondary minting, just went to Flamingo and thought that would be cool. And ended up buying these three properties right here. And the Vegas release was a while ago, right? I just now sold the Subway and the Buffett for just a little bit over mint. I made some money on them, but not that much. and Carl's Jr. I sold for a little bit more. But these were named properties, names most people know, on a somewhat decent street, and took a very long time to sell. So just because it's named doesn't mean it's worth a ton more. It just can help. And if it's also on a famous street, that can help too. But for Dallas, it's tricky to say what will be targeted. So I guess maybe I'll look on Discord, see if anybody's talking about different areas, neighborhoods. But really, I think you just want to focus on the very downtown area. And it's going to be tricky to see what else is going on out in these outer areas unless stuff is just super cheap, because that'll be something else interesting to see is what prices they put on these properties, how cheap they are, how affordable they are, how expensive they are. And as you know, with Upland, just because of areas more expensive with their prices doesn't mean it'll mint faster or is more valuable. Sometimes you can have the opposite. Oh, there's a Cotton Bowl. I don't even know if that's going to be in it. I don't think that's in it either. I was going to say that might be interesting. I don't know where all the stadiums are in Dallas. That would be something we can check out here real quick. Where's the Cowboys Stadium? A lot of times the stadiums are outside of town now because they need more room. Oh yeah, it's almost to Fort Worth. So yeah, that won't be included in this release. Irving, I'm not even really concerned about Irving that much at all. So yeah, I guess we'll see. There's the river. I guess some stuff along the river could be cool if that's included in the release. It looks like it will be. So that might be an area to target as well, just along that river. So I guess we'll see. But that's just kind of how I go about trying to find decent areas, find areas to possibly target. And like I said, also checking out other YouTubers, which I really don't have much time to do anymore. I'm very busy in my real estate life, or going on Discord and seeing what they have to say. All right. Thanks for the likes. Love the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the Dallas release. We'll be back tomorrow with the actual minting, see how it goes. I'll have to get my guide to Dallas here soon too. Hopefully that's available. And we'll be back. Love all the subscribers. Keep that coming. And thank you for your support.